seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Mason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Hartenstein into the 5.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Here's Wallace. Gobert with the block. Randall outside. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from him.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
Pass to McDaniels. There's the drive. Goes back up. And Gobert with the lay-in.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Randall dishes to Gobert. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams, so they take the lead.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
For 3, Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Puts up a deep 3. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given...
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Randall grabs the board.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Thunder have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Randall. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Misses off the right iron. It's stolen by Ingles. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
That free throw good from Randall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams at the 4 spot.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. A 29-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. We're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
Reed with it, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Driving, it's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout, looking for a breather, and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So both teams making some changes here. Let's see the stat sheet here for Julius Randle.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out. With the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games. But guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Williams can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 10. Pass to Randle. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Hartenstein.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 6. It's stolen by Edwards. Shoots the 3. Edwards cashing in from outside.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. Randle is doubled. Back to Conley. From past the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. To the inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves take on 2 more.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Luguentz-Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender. He takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Thunder shooting their second and third free throws tonight. So he gets them both. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Now, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Randall is doubled. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Hands it from downtown. Conley's got 6 points.
Their D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. No good on them. He hits the second from the line. Here's Conley. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington. Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 9 points in the game so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 11. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Taking about the shots.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Timberwolves.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
And that about wraps it up. And as the
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Randall. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball over Wallace. Edwards can't hit. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 13-point game. Wallace misses. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And finished off by Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Right side, Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
Wallace against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries the corner 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it back down to single digits for Oklahoma City. Here's Randall. Gobert trying to get open. Randall no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Dort kicks to Williams. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Edwards. Has to Gobert. Poked loose. Taken away by Williams. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
For 3, Edwards. Dort grabs the miss. Under trailing by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards drives in, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Up and in on the layup. And that's now 9 points for Lou Dort.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
Randle against Williams. The muscle from Edwards.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
The 19-foot shot, count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Conley dishes to Randle. Out to Edwards. Tipped away. Pass to Conley. And here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. That free throw good from Randle.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. And he's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Williams attacking. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Another miss by Minnesota. Thunder trailing by 9.
Timberwolves foul. Dylan Brooks. First personal foul. Third team foul.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Free throw line jump shot. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Randle no good. The Thunder have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Williams.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Plays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And that one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
There's Williams with the 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Timberwolves lead by 7. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So the Thunder 5 right now. We've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Caruso in at the small forward position. And finished off by Edwards.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Einad's checked in. And here now the Thunder. They trail by 9 points. Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Thunder with the rebound. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And he recovers it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A second chance effort. Great D that time from Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 9. Edwards drawing the double team. Here's Dillingham. A 3-pointer, no good. The Thunder have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And really with the stuff.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Edwards. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Conley, the pass to Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Thunder pull it in. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing him shake loose in the mid-range.
That's to Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniel. Outside, Dort trains the three-pointer.
You see Dort's growing confidence over time, comfortable rising up and firing off the catch.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Randall outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points in the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for him.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Here's Randall. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get his shot off.
That free throw good from Randall. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 11-point game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Conley into the lane, and he makes good on the layup.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
Thunder trailing by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Randall. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Timberwolves leading by 11.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Timberwolves.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And rejection by McDaniels. And he's able to get it back. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33. Minnesota with the ball. They lead by 11. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.